Hi, this is Kat with Beadaholique, and I am excited to present to you the 2017 Nunn Design Winter Collection. Now, I just want to dive in and show you all the beautiful pieces that are part of this collection. So I'm going to start over here, and these are actually nice and cute and tiny little bezels, and these ones here are links, and we also have round links as well. And you can see how tiny and kind of perfect these would be to maybe string together and create a nice little channel bracelet. And we also have some little hearts over here. Now these are just pendants because they only have one loop at the top, but you can see how small they are. So this is really something that you can stack up and add to your designs. And these are all, and this goes for the whole collection, featuring an antiqued gold, an antiqued copper, and an antiqued silver. So those are the three finishes that you'll find in many of these pieces. So just continuing up here, you can see just for size comparison, we have some larger bezels up here. We have some really cool arrowheads. Now these have just a flat backing to them and a nice bezel, which is great for crystal clay or resin. And we have these sort of flag charms here. So it's that oval half shape. And these are also just really neat. And then we also have a teardrop shape. Again, these are bezels great for using with resin. We have several videos showing you how to use colored resin and just all the various things that you can put in here, transfer sheets, and lots of fun ideas. So moving up here, I am very excited about this group of cuffs because what's really unique, and I've sort of pulled out one of each style, we have this one here that has that channel charm, and just to bring it up here and show you, so this was that Itsy charm, and I'm sorry, that Itsy link, and it is about the same size. So you just kind of get a little bit of a feel for how big this is. So you can do the one that has a circle and a rectangle. We have one that has two circles, two rectangles, and one that has a circle and a triangle. And these, I think they're just really neat, and I'm very inspired by these because they give a cool industrial look, and just imagine them all kind of stacked up and just sort of neat together. So it's really a great thing to kind of mix and match these and create some really fun looks. Now I will say with this one, if you'll notice in my hand, if you're going to do resin, you can't do both resin at the same time. You'd have to put this into something where you get it to stand up straight so that you can do this nice and flat, let that cure, and then you'd have to come back on a separate date and then do this side. So that is the only drawback if you're wanting to do resin with these, but I recommend doing these in batches, and then you can really get some fun, neat ideas. So that's just something to do if you wanted to put resin into both, and that goes for all of them. They all sort of have that little angle going out at the sides, so you'd have to do it in 2 sessions. Not a bad idea, so definitely get inspired with some resin and crystal clay, and I could see a cute little crystal going right in there, so lots of fun ideas. Down here we have lapel pins, and these are super fun, and these are brand new to Becky's line, so she has not done something like this before, and we are really excited to show the Nunn Design kind of versatility with these pins. So very simple, we have some hearts, and again it's that same size as those links as I showed you before, those pendants as I showed you before, and we have some stars, we have some great circles, which I just want to show you on the back of these, that they are not center drilled, so that hole is a little bit towards the top. So there is definitely a top and a bottom when you're looking at it from the side. And then we have some moons as well. So you definitely have a celestial feel to these. And you can definitely do some fun Valentine's Day things, possibly for a husband or a boyfriend, make him a nice little heart lapel pin. And finishing it off, we have some hammered pieces, and these are just flat tags, and we have some big drops, circles, we have this sort of oblong shape, and then we have a nice little oval. And then over here we have a couple of pendants, and these are actually nice and weighty, so they got some weight to them, nice and heavy. So you can use these in your jewelry as well. And they have a nice big hole so that you can just put a big jump ring through there, or possibly a fine chain. So lots of versatility with these pieces as well. And I just want to show you really quick on these flat tags. I'm actually going to take the gold one here so you can see. So it's hammered on the sides and it has a rounded edge, but when you flip it over, it's completely flat on the back. So we do have a video showing you how to do this technique where you add just a very fine layer of resin to the back to seal something in or to give it some color. So that's something that you could do with all of these tags. They all have that same feature where it's a little flat on the back and it's got just a very small little lip of metal so that you can actually keep that resin in there. It's a delicate technique, but it's definitely worth trying. You can have a lot of fun with it and do some really neat things. So I hope you enjoyed this presentation of the Nunn Design Winter Collection 2017. You can find Becky Nunn's videos and more Beadaholique videos at beadaholique.com.